Now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first two on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Utah has possession. After the made shot from Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Stauskas. A floater. Shot's good. Lakers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Passes it to Clarkson. Johnson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson kicks to Johnson. Here's Randall. The shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Look at Johnson, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the league. Jazz trail by 6. Favors sets the pick for Burke. Out to the wing. Hayward kicks to Stauskas. Dishes it to Burke. Shot clock at 6. Randall grabs the board. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 16.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Now here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Out to the right wing. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. Here's Sonay. Soft touch off the glass.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
George passes to Clarkson. Now the dish to Johnson. Off the screen. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. He's got 18.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Here's Burke. And George with the block. And they'll keep possession. Such a wide open look. Hayward's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
So it's both teams' regular substitutions here. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Anthony. He kicks it to Johnson. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 21 points for Johnson.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Favors. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Hood kicks to Favors. 5 on the clock. Hood, the pass to Favors. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And here's Mills. George dishes to Mills. There's the pick. Kicks to Johnson. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Jazz trail by 9. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Jazz. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Hood can't get it to go.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And George gets it to go.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Here's Burke. Paul George making his last shot. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hood, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. The Lakers with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Gatling. Offensive rebound, Anthony. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top, up by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Los Angeles Lakers take on Trey Burke and the Utah Jazz. Coming your way next Monday.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Changes here. Jazz trail by 13. Johnson, he's in at power forward. Also Anthony out there. Randall out there with Clarkson. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Burke can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Clarkson kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. There's the bucket. Good. And the Lakers lead by 15.
I love what they're doing, trying to put the hammer down, attacking the basket when they can.
Paul George, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Burke, the pass to Pekovic, and the basket good. Pekovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Thanks, Kevin. The quick in the last game against the Jazz really lit it up. He ended with 31 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pocket.
Favors can't get it to go.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Johnson, a wide open look, and again, the Lakers no good.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Feeds it to Burke. 6 to shoot. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Those are what we call confidence building blocks.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. You look at Johnson, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Trey Burke, several spots down.
You know, you never know who will step up in the postseason and who might shut down or wilt under the pressure. But these two guys have put their teams on their backs, and they intend to win no matter what it takes.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Utah. And stolen by Pekovic. Out to Favors. They get a hand on it. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's George, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That's good from George. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Jazz trail by 10.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Los Angeles leading by 8. There's the pass to Clarkson. It's stolen. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The feed to Favors. Here's Stauskas. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line. The rebound by the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson wide open. He fires. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers lead by 8. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, what has been the focus for this team during the first half of play?
Well, we're going on both ends of the court.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm going to let slip away from us. We need this one. Let me say this first. I'm really pleased with how many open looks we've created. We've hit a lot of shots because we found a lot of high percentage looks. That can't change. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And I want us pounding the offensive glass in this half. If that means sacrificing a fast break or two, so be it. It'll be worth it. This game...
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Johnson. He has 23 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
Has he ever? I mean, he's really making them think twice about bringing the ball into the middle.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Stauskas, also Trey Burke out there, and it's Ray in at the 4. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Lakers leading by 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley.